Where do you plan to watch the Knicks playoff games?
Oh, I'm going to the Garden.
A front row, baby.
Yeah. No.
Second row, baby.
No, like section 201, baby.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You're a man of the people.
There you go. No, I'm really excited to go because it's not going to be still hot. It's going to be like 65 degrees, but you know, New York's going to have that active energy. It's going to be really cool. My pregame around there, but like a sensible pregame. Maybe a mocktail.
Are there any good bars around MSG?
No, that's the beauty of MSG. So you can go to Slate, you can go to Wakamba, which is like if you want to go, and they have like sexy waitresses that have BBLs and no green card. Great shit.
Wakanda?
Wakamba or something like that. It's like the illustrious organization. It's the whole thing. It used to have carpet in there, so it's a real upscale kind of place. You can go to Tracks. You know, that's a good one over there by MSG. Drink with some Long Islanders that hopefully you leave before they get drunk and, you know, get a little colorful with their language. Tell you what athlete you look like, you know.
What have you gotten?
Oh, LeBron's over here. I'm like, how?
Let's talk about this New York DC polo discourse because this has 900 comments so far.
That is crazy. It was funny because the video came out after all the social media interaction, which means y'all wasn't watching the show when it dropped? Okay. But secondly, like, everyone was chiming in on it, like people from Greensboro, all this stuff, and it was like, oh, Jesus doesn't know what he's talking about, Jesus is washed, all this stuff. Hey, y'all going in on me? Like, I was literally in Central Park chilling. I was like having orange wine to eat in charcuterie. Like, all right, y'all feel strongly about this? Guess what? Y'all wrong, I'm right. Who cares? Like, I'm not backing down. I'm from New York. We're right about everything.
Look at this paragraph.
No. Because that's the thing. If people type long paragraphs, you can simply say no. And that nullifies what they type. Listen. I didn't like reading when I was an English major. I'm not reading for free 99. And then also, how come nobody's writing anything about this, about our loss of civil rights from the Epstein administration? See, that's how you have to do it online. You have to always shift it to the side, you know? I've already moved on. Like, no one cares about this. I've got some other facetious shit to say today.
Yeah.
So, you know?
The thing that people didn't catch in the episode, though, is the original tweet that we were talking about implied that we deserve 9/11 for claiming Polo.
I mean...
That's why things happened the way they did, and your city gotta wear a stain for that. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow. So Bin Laden hated us because we had too much drip.
Yes.
That tracks. We've had a lot of haters. If anything, that means y'all need to step your hating game up, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all typing paragraphs. I don't see no buildings coming down.
Let's talk more about parasocial relationships.
Ooh.
This is a comment on our YouTube.
Yes. Let's talk about this comment from Easy Lover, 1981. Calling in late night on the request line.
The Quiet Storm.
The quiet storm, soft and warm. Jesus fell off. What is this? That's fair. That is fair. I'm looking around. Why is one ear in the hat like that? See, this is the kind of thing, it doesn't bother you, and then it does. All day, I'm just walking the street, I just kept looking at it. I was like, so am I only attractive if there's perfect symmetry on my face? Wow. And then I thought about it, and I would like to apologize, Easy Lover, because clearly, Easy Lover, you know, came into the room, unbuttoned a couple of buttons, had a little cognac, was like, yo, it's me time. I'm gonna see that chocolate flesh and get to town, and I ruined it, you know?
Wow.
She saw that hat in the air and said,
Whoa. She was like, oh, it's Jesus. Okay, ear, nose. Whoa, where's the other ear? So, look, they're both here. Have big ears ever been like a thing? Was that like sexy?
Dumbo?
No, Dumbo was an abused child. That was not.
No, he's an elephant.
Elephant child.
Yeah.
They're even more, they're more precious. Yeah. What about like back in like the 1920s, didn't they have like Clark Gable to have big ears or something like that?
Wow.
I know from like cartoons. There was a guy in the cartoons, he had the big ears. Not Mickey Mouse. Look at these big ass ears.
Wow.
He looks like a sexy Latino mouse. When was his reign of terror?
30s to
30s?
60s maybe?
Oh, I know he made some problematic shit.
20s? I mean, he had problems.
What did Clark Gable get into? You don't even have to read it. If there's just a section that says personal life and issues, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Personal life,
Five marriages.
Politics, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then it just says relationship with specific person. If that's a whole subsection, ooh, you know some shit happened.
We're really catching people up on 100-year-old news.
There you go. You want Summer House or you want this? Like
This is
Depression House, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he was a conservative Republican, but that's before MAGA, right? That was like, that was like a Dust Bowl like Republican, right?
Yeah.
He's probably like no beans for blacks, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What is he responsible for Clark bars?
Absolutely not.
Then who is? Do they still make Clark bars? Cause Clark bars were old when I was young, so they gotta be old as shit to y'all.
This motherfucker invented Clark bars.
Oh, Mr. Clark. He married twice. The mother of his 13 children, get off of her. My God. He was giving her that Clark bar for real. And with that mustache, oh yeah, he was getting some nugget.
Former President Joe Biden.
Joe Busy.
Joe Busy, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah, these are his remarks following a portrait unveiling.
It's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much. I always want to turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing?
He's sharp and not at the same time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a steak knife at a not so good steakhouse. Because you get the joke, but at the same time, it's like, oh, Papa still got it. But to be fair, well, not that guy. Not that,
Imagine.
if that was the guy, then it's time to draw the elephant, Uncle.
Come here.
Yeah. This is the kind of shit like an HR person is like, I'll allow it. All right, you can't be calling everyone in the office Barack, all right? You can only call one. The funny thing is that Trump could have said this exactly the same and it wouldn't be as lighthearted. It would not. Like, look at Barack over here, piece of shit.
As they say, you done good, fella.
Well, you know, I tried.
Kind of talks like him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I forgot he was the president.
So did he. Shout out to Joe. He's still out here. Even him like this would still be better than what we got now.
Yeah. Did he get a bad eye job?
He's too old. There's no surgeon in the world that would operate on Joe Biden. You'd lose like all kind of license.
I think he got face work.
He got his face done.
Are y'all saying Joe Biden's a bad bitch? The man has dementia. He's not going to get lip filler.
It looks like he got threads, which is the craziest thing.
Y'all are talking about the former president like he's a real housewife. He did not get any facial work done.
No, he absolutely did. He absolutely did. Like this. You know, this is an eye job, folks.
Oh, wow. His skin looks so tight now.
Yeah, his eyes got smaller.
You know who he looks like? Remember the lady on SpongeBob? And she's like, chocolate! And she was in a wheelchair? Chocolate? Remember when they first invented chocolate?
There's this incredible volleyball player.
The gay one?
The gay volleyball player. He plays at Cal State.
Spoiler!
He has a name.
Okay? This is Tony in the stands watching with his kids. Which one? The gay one?
Okay, his name's Jordan Lucas, and he's incredible. And here's like a fan cam of him.
I'm stylish. Talk big t-shirt Billy.
Oh.
He's so
Wow.
I am not the type.
And you can't even like get mad, throw the ball in his face because he's going to hit you right back with
good.
it.
Yeah.
Talk big t-shirt Billy.
Nah, he talking too much shit.
Yeah.
You gotta fight him.
This is like volleyball and one.
Yeah, this is not a thing
Okay.
you see in volleyball. I don't think.
Is this like the Savannah Bananas of volleyball? Yeah. Okay.
He's the one in the middle.
Thank you. I was going to ask.
I knew
I was
you
going to
were.
ask. If only there was some way to tell him apart from the others.
Yeah, this is Jack Harlow. A volleyball commentator said during a broadcast, "I'm amazed Jordan Lucas hasn't been popped by someone. The antics he's making under the net, it's very distasteful."
Public apologize for my comment. I apologize to Jordan. I will learn from this and work to be better. And then he was like, did we get that in one take? And then he said a slur.
This is bad sportsmanship. It's not the homosexuality.
You think it's
of
bad
it.
sportsmanship?
It is.
Well,
He's
I mean-
showing people up.
That is true. He is.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Interesting.
Shout out to this ally right here. He is watching sports through a pure lens, all right? He's like, queer or not, he's not playing the game the right
In
way.
every other sport, there are unwritten rules, and you're not supposed to do that to your opponents. Bad sportsmanship.
That is true. That is true. Because remember when Babe Ruth, he hit the home run and then he was like diva down? So, can't do shit like that. He was like, period, poo. RFK Jr. once chopped off a dead raccoon's penis to study later while on a family road trip. Who amongst us has never partook of coon cock? And he got artisanal, straight from the source, all right? Usually you have to buy that in Erewhon. You can't just cut it off. I was standing in front of my park I-684, cutting the penis off a road-killed raccoon. Raccoon penis is just a Vienna sausage, right? You know what you could do with a raccoon penis in an air fryer?
No.
Little garlic, little couscous. You make a good meal right there. And I mean, we're not big on that on this show because we're about fiber, but I mean, that's protein on that right there. That, a little Mike's Hot Honey.
All right, well, now you're making sense.
Listen.
I'm stuck on you telling everyone we're the fiber show.
We are the fiber. We Fiber Max on here, okay?
We're sponsored by Metamucil.
Listen, everyone comes out of the bathroom sweating.
TMZ asked him about it.
Secretary, what did you do with the raccoon's dead penis? Where is it now?
Dead penis.
Oh. He came to talk to the boss with penis on his breath. Wow. In the Bronx IHOPs, they will now be offering Oxtail. Oh. Yes, in just the Bronx. Nothing suspicious about that. IHOP adds Oxtail menu in the Bronx. We're talking about Oxtail omelet, Oxtail chopped cheese, and Oxtail tacos. Can I ask you something? Does anyone here know what the P in IHOP stands for?
Pancake.
Okay, at what point did they start dealing with meats? I don't like that. I don't like that. Just stick to pancakes. Wait, didn't even mention the sweet chili wings.
Are you gonna go?
Probably for the show. Actually, you know, I might. You know what? I'm gonna pregame on this and then go to the Knicks game and then really light up the bathroom. You know how the doctor is gonna look at you when you be like, what did you have before you came here? You're like, Oxtail, the IHOP in the Bronx. They're like, you piece of shit. You garbage.
Would you be able to identify either of these people?
One is Alix Earle and the other is Earl Alex. They are doppelgangers. One is Alix Earle, right?
Which one, though?
The blonde.
You know the other one. You should know the other one.
I should know the other one. I know because
I
the other Call Me Daddy
Yes.
girl.
Call her daddy.
Call her daddy?
Yeah, call her daddy.
Was that the original name of it?
Yes.
Wasn't it Call Me Daddy? It was never
No,
called. It was Call Her Daddy. Oh yeah, it was like girl boss shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So one's Alex Cooper.
Alex Cooper.
And one's Alix Earle.
And which one is which?
Earl's on the left.
So do you know about the feud?
They had the podcast, and then now they're like leaking texts about each other and like saying like mean girl shit.
Sort of. Alix Earle was going to have her podcast on Alex Cooper's network last year. And then recently, Alex Cooper posted a TikTok calling out Alix Earle for making passive-aggressive comments on social media about her.
This is Alex
Cooper
calling out Alex.
Should we just go by last names? Cooper and Earle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alix Earle. Hey, girl. The passive-aggressive reposts and the likes and the commenting on things. I gotta call you out here. Stop hiding behind other people and just say it yourself. What's the beef?
Are they gonna fight?
Well, Alix Earle commented on it, and she said, "Okay, on it."
That's all she said?
Yeah.
All right.
And then they released the video of her friend showing her while she's hungover at Coachella.
Wait, this is Alix Earle.
Alix Earle hungover at
Yeah, so where Joe
Coachella.
Biden's like, not so easy, huh? Yeah. Who got jokes now?
So there's more bad goss.
On them?
Involving a woman named Brianna Chicken Fry.
I've heard this name before.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed she didn't go into the restaurant business. It's right there.
Yeah.
She has allegedly also been talking shit about Alex Cooper on social media.
Is this her real name?
No.
How y'all allowing her to run around with this fake name?
This is her real name, LaPaglia.
Wouldn't that be better than chicken fry?
I thought she was like Native American. No, I'm dead serious.
Chicken fry.
Damn.
The thing is, Alex Cooper is ex-Barstool. Brianna Chicken Fry is still Barstool and is a Dave apologist. And she claims to be friends with Alix Earle, which has not been corroborated by Alix Earle. She has now involved herself in the drama, saying she heard through the grapevine from Alix Earle that Alex Cooper is a bitch. And Alex Cooper said, "Where did you get that information?"
You ever be on a Zoom and people just talking and you're like walking around your house with the camera off and you don't know what the fuck they talking about and you just come in like, yeah, I'm here, yeah.